I'm going to talk today about personal injury attorney SEO and the problem with SEO and what you as an attorney, as a law firm, can do that will help you in the long term with evergreen rankings as opposed to consistently paying a high fee for your personal injury firm. Hi, my name's Cary Duke. I have been doing lead generation, SEO, and marketing for over 15 years online. So with that said, let's talk about the keyword that most people want to go after when they are a personal injury attorney, and that is this one, personal injury attorney. Now, it is one of the most difficult keywords to rank for. It is very highly competitive, and with Google organic rankings, there's only going to be so many people that can show up for it. So if we do a search for a personal injury lawyer, let's say Cincinnati, just for example's sake, when we take a look at this search results screen, we see the Google guaranteed listings right here, right? These are the Google screened listings. This is your local service ads. That's the first thing that shows up. And then we see our Google ads show up here. There's only one in this case, but they've done a good job. See all the extensions that they have. Then we see the Google business profile area. Again, only 3 companies show up here. And then we get into the organic listings. Okay, and the problem with the organic listings is that Google, over the last 6 months, has been favoring those well-known affiliate sites, right? So we have Super Lawyers here, we have Find Law down here, we have Justia here. So Expertise is not a law firm, it's a lead generation firm. So then we have another ad, and then we have a bunch of these suggested search terms. All right. So when we start looking at these types of search results, we start looking at the types of terms that people would, use to search for an attorney. Now here we have 2 sponsored ads. Oh, look at this. Now we have Google trying to help us figure out what's going on. This is what's killing SEO according to the SEO experts, right? Google is using their AI to come up with a list of attorneys so that your SEO is not even giving you this information, right? Then we have the Find Laws of the world. Then we have a Google business profile, Super Lawyers, Justia, an organic listing, more questions that people ask, more organic listings, a lead gen site, and more ads, right? And so this is the typical layout that you see for virtually all of the high dollar keywords. And I say high dollar, this is $100 per click keyword. That's estimated for Google Ads. So when you run a PPC budget, if it's $3,000 or $4,000, you might get 30 or 40 clicks per month. You're not going to get 30 or 40 phone calls. You're going to get 30 or 40 clicks. And what percentage of those clicks turn into calls is probably going to be less than 50%, right? So $3,000 budget, $100 keyword, 15, maybe 20 phone calls per month on a $3,000 budget. That's not really good, is it? And here's the difficulty. When we go to Reddit and we go to their SEO section, this is where a lot of SEO guys go to ask each other for advice and help. What you're going to find out is your SEO doesn't even know what's going on. Google's made so many changes that the SEO community has no idea how to help you as an attorney actually get those rankings, right? Google's no longer a search engine. They're launching the SGE. SGE is where the AI is trying to give a summary of what that search is about so that you don't have to look any further. Google's killing the industry. I mean, it's one complaint after another. Google owes you nothing. What's really going on with this Google update? Google Core update in March confirmed. Update. Algorithm. I mean, these are all complaints. Your site is failing because Google listened to millions of people who said search results are trash. Okay. I think I kind of proved that search results are not the best, right? It's very confusing for somebody to go in there and say, how do I choose a lawyer from this page? Nobody stands out. These guys are the top 2 in the local service ads. One there because he's advertising, but he does have 405 Google reviews, 32 years in business. That looks good. I might give them a phone call. All right. Same here, 236, 26 years in business. They have good ratings. And then you go down here, and it's again 236. Oh, 37. Would I call him first? Probably not. 52? Probably not. They're not even competing with these other guys. So this guy's probably going to get more phone calls on this page than any other person who's listed in this search result, including the Google screen ones, including the ads, including all of the organic listings down here, right? Justia is not advertising a single lawyer. They're advertising a group of lawyers, right? So if you went here, you still have to go in and find out who is the best lawyer for you. So in today's world, does it make sense to actually try to get ranked for a personal injury attorney? It can, if you have the budget for it. The best place to be would be to be here in the, where are they at? The Google business profile. If you got here, you're going to get more clicks. Now, the issue is, if I am spending enough money on SEO and I'm not getting results or my results are topsy-turvy, then what else can I do? How else do I get my information out there in such a way that it makes sense for me to continue to spend money on my marketing online? I'm going to show you something that maybe you haven't heard of or maybe you dismissed. It's called digital PR. And what digital PR is the use of third-party media members to actually tell your story in a way that boosts your SEO, but also tells your story, helps increase your authority, shows your expertise, and builds trust. And these are the things that a brand needs online in order to rank today. Because the customer journey doesn't stop with the first search that somebody does. The first search that somebody does is going to be a keyword search like this, and then they're going to go and say, well, I don't know anything about this guy, so if I go to Isaacs and Isaacs, what am I going to see? So they might go to the website and they'll see, oh, one of those guys with the hammer, okay, always with the hammer, always going to fight. But that doesn't tell us anything. Every single personal injury attorney is saying the same thing. They're going to fight for your rights. They're the hammer. They're, da-da-da-da-da. What we want to do then, let's find out this attorney's name. If we can, meet the team. Okay, Daryl Isaacs. So what smart people will do is they'll go over here and they'll do a search for Daryl Isaacs. And now what we want to know is, who is this guy and what's his story? How does he differentiate himself, right? And this is where we come through there and we're trying to see, is there anything about Daryl Isaacs that makes me want to call his office? And this is the conversion point at which most attorneys fail. Most law firms fail because they don't look any different than one another, right? So we have a Wikipedia. He's paying somebody for some pretty good marketing, but it's not really that good. All right. Yes, they're getting some information out there, but it doesn't tell a story. Right? All we know is this guy's a personal injury attorney. Yes, he has an Instagram. Yes, he has a YouTube, and I guess he made some thing about the Super Bowl. Maybe, I don't know. TikTok? Okay, I don't like TikTok whatsoever. So anyway, we don't have any story here about case studies. We don't have any press releases about wins or victories or how he's helped people. We have no idea of who he is as a person. And this is what people are going to be looking for when they go and look up an attorney name or a brand name. They're looking for a narrative. They're looking for information. This is how Google ranks as well. So you have prospects that are looking for this information, but these are also trust signals for Google in order to be able to rank you. All right. So what is digital PR? It's an optimized reputation. It is a topical field of expertise, right? This is individual and organizational expertise. It's depth of knowledge, experience and practice, and demonstrated skills. These are things. Have you gone to a conference and provided information? Did you speak at a conference? Did you get extra awards? Did you get extra degrees? Where's that information? It is a proof of expertise, right? It's unique research, it's customer client stories, it's expert commentary, and it's data-driven storylines. So instead of showing all these big wins, how about the story of the win? What happened to that individual that put them in the position of needing a personal injury attorney, and how did you actually help them? Not just the dollar amount, because the dollar amount is just a meaningless number. What's important is, how was the person before they found you? How was the person after they found you? And that's the story that you can tell. All right. There's so many different types of press that you can actually go out there and get. And this is the SEO of 2024 and beyond. It's brand oriented, it's narrative oriented, and it helps you convert more of the types of prospects you're actually looking for. I mean, when we talk about the types of prospect you're looking for, every single buyer has a journey, right? And from this article, we can see that there's a narrative that they're trying to tell. There's an awareness level, there's an identification level, there's a consideration level, and then there's a decision level. And so when we're talking about telling a story, we're trying to tell the story in such a way that when people are looking for you, they're getting the information that they want at the time that they're looking. So maybe they've just begun their search, they need a different type of information. They're at the decision level, they need a different type of information. And you can tell that story through digital PR. So again, my name is Cary Duke. If this information resonated with you, just give me a call or connect with me via LinkedIn or Facebook direct message.